Hey guys, what's up, guys? Welcome to Wednesday Watch Along. So today, this one is actually one of my favorite. Thought we did it a long time ago, but we didn't, which is awesome. And if it looks like I just rolled out of bed and woke up, that's probably because I did. So yeah, cheers, guys, for another pajama party. Yeah, here I am. I had to get the big mug of happy tea to wake up, but I made my water too hot, so I'm gonna let that cool down a little bit. So, hey, movie chat. Um, Let me see here. Okay, so 1935, Mark of the Vampire, one of my favorite movies. It's a fun one. We get PJ Party, damn straight. I've got my I don't know if I can do this. Ghost face pants on. Okay, I did not fall backwards. So, Mark of the Vampire is one of those classic horror films that feels and looks like a lost piece of vampire history, and it kind of is. So, if you haven't heard of this movie, don't feel bad. It's kind of one of those ones that went under the, woodworks there. The film was directed by Todd Browning, the same filmmaker that did Dracula and the controversial cult classic Freaks, which is another great one we're going to have to do at some point. This stars horror icon Bela Lugosi as Count Mora, a role that intentionally echoes his legendary portrayal of Dracula. Hello, ATL. What's up, man? So the movie is just about 60 minutes long. It's really quick. It's atmospheric. Oh, nice. What kind of chicken wings, man? Um, and so it's a nice one. So we'll have like a little bit of time to do a little bit of music afterwards. Not too long of a film, but it's also not. I don't know. I think if it went faster, it would have made it stupid. So it's more atmospheric, and the pacing with the dialogue is kind of like The Thing from Another World. So the film was really developed under the title Vampire of Prague. So this has a lost film connection, guys. Mark of the Vampire is essentially a remake of Todd Browning's lost silent film London After Midnight, which starred Lon Chaney. No known copies of the original survive, making Mark of the Vampire the closest audience can get to experiencing that legendary film. Because London After Midnight is considered one of cinema's most lost films, Mark of the Vampire has become an important piece of horror history. So this is going to be really cool. Of course, 80's coming in with his Skreek. You're never going to let that down, huh? Ever since I showed you that movie. Yeah, Lionel Barrymore. He's in a lot of these old ones. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else that I can say without ruining it? Da, 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 da. Actress Carol Borland plays Luna, Count Mora's eerie daughter. Borland had previously worked with Lugosi in a touring stage production of Dracula. She was cast because her movements and screen presence complemented Lugosi rather perfectly. Luna's long dark hair and flowing white gown and ghostly appearance became a major influence on future female vampires and gothic aesthetics. Horror fans still celebrate her look nearly a century later, and you can keep an eye out for her famous floating sequence in this. It remains one of film's most memorable visual moments. So this movie is quick, but it's pretty, and it's pretty badass for 1935. So movie chat, remember, we are back in 1935 when this one was made, so you guys might cringe a little, but this is fantastic. So a little bit of trivia. I'm not going to say something that's going to spoil it. Academy Award-winning cinematographer James Wong Howe handled the film's moody photography, creating the fog-filled graveyards and shadowy castle interiors that define its atmosphere. Principal photography lasted only about a month, beginning in January 1935 and wrapping up in February. So there was an original cut of this film, but it's no longer released, and those scenes have unfortunately never resurfaced, so they're lost in the abyss of movie history. 1935, 2 years before my dad was born. My grandma was born in 1930. So she actually remembers seeing this movie as a little girl. And let's see. And some fans have noticed in the movie an unexplained mark on Count Mora's temple. According to early scripts, there was a darker backstory to the Count. However, due to censorship restrictions of that era, it was no longer explained. So many modern horror fans describe Mark with the Vampire as all atmospheric, no jump scares. Even viewers who are not fan of the stories often praise its dreamlike visuals and gothic mood. So, like I said, for movie chat, I know sometimes these are a little bit hit or miss with you. Story-wise, I think you're going to really appreciate the look of it. And this is the best poster that I could find. The other ones, they have like watermarks and stuff on it that you can't really see the pictures. So I grabbed the public domain version. Just so we don't get taken down. And, I really like the use of yellow with the blue on this one. And I really enjoy the way they made the Count and his daughter really stick out in the forefront here. So it's really cool. It's really cool. My dad was born in 1965. All right, let me make sure I got the movie pulled up here. Okay, I can move that there. I can move this over here. Sorry, guys, working on one screen here. Movie chat says I've never heard of this one. A lot of times it gets mixed up with Kiss of a Vampire and stuff like that. So it does get mixed up a lot. You were born in 67? So was my mom. My mom was born in 67. I'm a 91 baby. So, but if you guys are ready, we'll rock the film and then we'll rock out to some music. As always, guys, if I do have to step away, I do have my Be Right Back screen. Keep the film rolling. Talk amongst yourselves because I keep the film rolling. I just don't want Mr. Scrunchy on the internet yet. So he's sleeping right now, but you know the drill. But for those of you that are new, because I noticed we got some new people in movie chat, thank you for being here. I'm Mercy. Not 100% yet, but I'm getting there. So remember that this is supposed to be a remake of London After Midnight, which again starred Lon Chaney. You would see some surviving clips of it, but don't ever fall for it where everyone's like, "Oh, we found the full film." No, it's lost. Hey, Roger, what's up? We're about to watch Mark of the Vampire. They got you beat, Roger. 91 right here. I'm a baby. Movie chat says, oh gosh, I was born in 2002. Oh, geez. Okay. All right, guys. If you want, we'll get started. 3, 2, 1. Press play, my friends. I think you guys will like the pacing of this one, too. It's nothing too crazy. When are we going to do Love at First Bite? Oh, dude. August. I remember that you said that. I got to find my notepad. Because I got to remember to find my notepad. I just made a note on my other notepad to find my other notepad. It actually works, guys. Don't. So, movie chat, yeah. So, a lot of these old films, they put the credits first, and I know it's kind of weird because you're used to them being at the end. Don't think there's anything wrong just because they pop up there. Misa needs another beer. Damn straight. Well, yes, the child is just like, lady, I'm trying to like hang out here and you're just ruining the whole thing. Now he needs coffee. I have my happy tea, man. This is the first time having caffeine because it's my last bag of happy tea. I'm waiting for the store to restock, and I didn't drink it earlier. I forgot this weird ass scene in the beginning. She's just freaking out. Yeah, there's your squeak. uh, you're right, Movie Chat. Yes, the fog is reminiscent of the Wolfman with Montini Jr. Good eye. Good eye, my friends. See, you guys are learning. They're just there trying to enjoy their drink, and this guy just comes up and they're like, how many have you had, sir? Oh, yeah, lovely evening, right? Lovely evening. These people are like, why are we here? Somebody said in movie chat, it's kind of like an American Wolf in London. They didn't believe them about the wolves either. Yeah, and if Rebecca was here, she would tell you to stay off the lawn, right? Dun dun dun. Doctor's just like, do I have any Robitussin to get drunk off in here? No, I got heavier shit. This is 1935. Never mind. There was way heavier shit. This guy though that plays the doctor, the scared doctor, is really good at being like a nervous dude. Like I could feel the nervousness coming off of him, which is cool. This reminds me of growing up when my grandma and my aunts and all of them would get together to make Christmas dinner. This scene right here. There were so many languages being passed around. Oh. Oh no, murder! Dun dun dun. Damn it, Nightbot. So yeah, movie chat. It is. It's kind of like a homage to the 30s Dracula, but then it's also like a remake of London After Midnight in a way, close enough remake, because the director's the same. and he lost that film in the silent era. So your master was murdered, but there's no Reed for your life. Really, dude? Right, yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This happens all the time. Masters die. You're good. You're a pauper. You're not going to be focused on. You're fine. Stabbing Nightbot, for sure. That's tradition. And Tom, I remember, if you're still here, I remember you said you haven't seen this movie, so I'm interested to see what you think of it when it's done. Yeah, not supernatural. Dude, like, are you seriously just inviting her over to your place for breakfast after somebody just died? Dude does not wait. He's like, look, I see a widow. It's my time to slide on in. Dracula bites in the neck. Yes. I actually really like those doors. A man invited me to breakfast. It was awful. Awful, I tell you. He didn't blink once. Sorry. I just woke up. I'm weird when I first wake up. I'm weird all the time, but extra when I just woke up. Oh. He is way too happy to be her guardian. Of course you're under suspicion. You got your hands in your pockets and you're like inviting this lady to breakfast. Calm down, sir. Look for the cause of death. This doctor's offended because they don't want to believe in vampires. Could you imagine? Kitty cat. Yeah, drama queen for sure. For sure. And it's nice because this kind of has like a little bit of sense of humor in it too. Meow, for sure. For sure. I like saying for sure today. I'm sorry. In the road. That accent makes me happy. My grandpa used to talk like that. He's got a bow tie. He means business. Bow tie equals business, guys. No, I've never seen them. I just know they're there. Lots of drugs. No. Mr. Bushy Mustache was in the original Dracula. Yes. The lady at the window is just like, yeah, uh-huh. It's like 5 a.m. You guys are already dancing. Sure. She doesn't look too happy. So dramatic. That is the most drunk neighborhood I've seen. I remember this movie was public domain on YouTube. Now it's gone. It's another movie they've removed. Yes. Yes, exactly. Mosh pit. Yes. Yeah, this one is public domain. It has the public domain certificate and everything. And I still just didn't want a chance at putting it on screen with you guys, as you know. It is crazy. It's ridiculous. Like, just let these old films be up so people can enjoy them. He would have had the wedding feast at the castle. Cool fake shadows. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of cool stuff in this movie. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty black and white movie. And if Gringo was here, she would probably vouch for that too. That's something we always bring up. How sometimes colorizing these movies takes you out of it. I have never seen a colorized version of this movie. I don't know if it exists, but it's best not to see it colorized because the color schemes they had to use for black and white films were a little bit different than for color films. So when you go to colorize them, yeah, bad. The maid's just like, I'm gonna eavesdrop over here. Oh, he's at the bar again. Yeah, see, told you he's at the bar again. It's James Howe. He was the best cameraman of the 30s and 40s. Exactly. Exactly. Really atmospheric. That's why I hate how this film doesn't really get much notoriety like the rest of them. Movie chat says, I wonder how many takes this dramatic scene took. Probably not a lot back then because they got really in the zone. And you got to remember, this is 35, so they're still kind of doing the whole switch to talkie and kind of stage play dramatics. So I love this right here with the sun rays coming through or the moon rays coming through. There we go. There's me and my friends going to Hot Topic back in the early 2000s. We're getting ready. We're walking through the mall. A big old Aunt Annie's pizza or pretzel. When my hair was actually that long, I did dress like her for a horror convention. We got possums. Movie chat says it looks like they're walking for a really crazy gothic graduation. Yeah, yeah, I could see that. Easiest roles to play. But as you remember from the fun facts, her and Bela had really good chemistry acting together, so that's why they put them together. And you'll definitely see it throughout the movie. Lots of wildlife in that castle. Yeah. We can't slow down. Duh, there's vampires. Haven't you been listening to like the drunk people in the bar? Always listen to drunk people in a pub in a weird place. Afraid of the Dark. Are You Afraid of the Dark was a really good show that I grew up with, by the way, in the 90s. Ah, look, stop screaming at the goth kids. She's just there minding her business. She's moonbathing. You guys don't notice she made a branch fall on them. She's really awesome. Yes, she's really good at this role. Very eerie and cryptic. Amazing. They're like, you're being loud and obnoxious. No, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Make up your mind, lady. Tom, she's kind of like the guy with the yes no about the hat on and off yesterday with the movie. That was a fun live stream. They had a really good chat with it. That's how Mercy scares off trespassers that don't heed her signs. Oh, you guys have no idea how weird I get. I was actually thinking of doing some behind the scenes on Patreon for that. But the fog is really pretty. She's just hanging around. She's like, hey, I'm here to borrow a cup of sugar for my happy tea. I said a cup of sugar. What are you doing? No. She's so eerie. There's the mysterious mark on his temple, and they deleted that whole section from the movie due to censorship. So we don't understand why that's there. They never tell us. Bella has the easiest script in this movie. Movie chat says, don't drink every time they scream in this movie. You know, like I said, they are getting used to being talkies, man. They're like, we don't have to be quiet anymore. Oh crap, I gotta turn my alarm off. I forgot to turn my alarm off. Whoops. Successful. How many refreshers do they need in this house? Just say vampires. No, you tell us. It's vampires. Is she gonna turn to dust if you say vampires? Why does my gosh, she sounds so evil. Stay with her. My goodness, sir. No, no, no. Okay, I'll put that on Do Not Disturb. Texas has Night of the Living Dead next. Don't mind if I join the chat again. Yeah, I'll be there too. I think his is after mine on Wednesday. So that'll work out perfectly. Because it seems like when I end mine, he has something going on. So Be cool to have him over for one of our chit chat streams too. He seems really knowledgeable. It's Inspector Newman, not Newman. Newman. Why do you say it like that? Newman. Newman. Wow, guys. Newman. How dare you get fresh air? Be a recluse. Be a recluse. Awesome, Tom. I'll have to figure out how to get a hold of him. Yeah, when Mage gets back here, I gotta have him slow down Nightbot again for me. Hello, Newman. Don't know why they say it like that. Very good, sir. Very good. What? Sir, did you have to get that close? Bro, buy me dinner first before you're gonna lean that close to show me a paper. What the hell? Movie chat says it looks like he's about to kiss him. Yeah, it does. Idiot Nightbot returns the favor. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you are excited. Calm down, man. It's just vampires. It's the 30s. It's fine. Listen to the guy with the mustache. He's got some authority here. Do they now? Pestilence that grows. You know what? That would be like really good heavy metal lyrics, right? The vampire is a pestilence that grows. That needs to be in a song. Do you really think? Yes, I do. Bro, watch your hand now, sir. That was not her shoulder. My weakened condition. I would punch somebody if they talked to me like that. Like even when I was in the hospital, I was like, bro, just tell me what it is, man. I'm tough. I can handle it. There's one person like, you're weakened condition. Well, what condition, ma'am? Hysteria. It's always hysteria. And they always say it like that too in these old films. Not hysteria. Hysteria. It's gotta have that rhythm to it. Remember when Batman and Joker had a surfing contest and Batman had Bat Shark repellent in his utility belt? They should have Bat repellent. Yes. State Hospitals is a money factory. Unfortunately, I had to go, sir. If I had not gone, I would not be here. There's a time I don't usually go though, but I had to this time. I like how he's just like hanging out. Like Bella's like, you don't even know that I'm here. It's fine. Or I'm sorry, Count Mora. I'm just walking around with bread. It's fine. It's my emotional support loaf. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at myself today. Okay. Well, like, tell him what the ordeal is. My work will be destroyed. Movie chat says, how cool would it have been for Vincent Price to do a remake of this movie later on in the 50s? Oh, yeah, especially with the narration this professor's doing. That would have been really cool, guys. I think so. Please leave. You guys are driving me nuts. I need to smoke in peace. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I want you and the butler to stop walking around with flowers and bread. It's not helping the matter. Did he just push her? Looks like he just pushed her. The butler's like, no, I need to grab my emotional support loaf. Saves me from vampires. It's a big ass staircase. Sorry about that, guys. We got some dry heat going on up here in the mountains of New York, so. Will you guys? We just looked in a mirror. That's fine. I love how we could hear them talking in the background too. Uh-oh. There's a bat for 80. That is a smooth transition for 1935. That was fantastic. Although it looks like he's coming at them like from a music video, right? A dead white face. Hello. Chew, what's up? We're just watching Mark of the Vampire. The vampire. Trying to see if I can make it bigger on my side. What's up, Chew? How are you, my friend? Again, Bella was perfect for these roles. It would have been really cool to be able to pick his brain on acting, especially in these roles, because when he was in his native country, he was also like a stage actor too, right? So it's been really cool to transition to these talkies when later in life, and then of course, Plan 9 from Outer Space was his final movie. I think, yeah, it's fine. They are just going for a walk. Two strangers going for a walk under the moonlight. It's fine. Nothing wrong can happen here. I don't like it. Well, the professor, I'm sorry, is on cocaine. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't listen to me. We have to leave her alone while these two weirdos are walking around. It's fine. Hi, Panda the torture clown. How are you? Oh my gosh, he's so creepy the way he's saying that. Like, stop trying to convince me. You guys want me to sit here and be weird? Ah, yes. Let's be kidnapped and play some smooth jazz. I love the music in this. So creepy. Imagine kidnapping and hypnotizing a guy. You're thinking, man, I'm gonna be a badass henchman. No, I gotta go play the organ for some dead people. I'm good, just going around smashing thumbs up. Well, thank you, Panda. Hope you're having a great night. Organ music. Yeah. Yes, it's the Count. I just said it 4 times. It's the Count. And he really likes this song. He plays it on repeat. He makes up dance routines for TikTok. Because they were having a party in the basement, bro. They were dropping them beats. Oh, movie chat. Yeah, that was deemed a hard ass party back in 35. See, do you know the best thing about what's that, my friend? What's that? Your experience at the hospital was a positive one? For the most part, yeah. I mean, if I didn't go, I probably would have died in my driveway. So it's the alternative. But I had really good doctors and nurses, so they weren't like pushing me to stay there or anything like that. Oh my gosh, Charles, that's awesome. Ah, I love how ridiculous you are, dude. But yeah, it wasn't too bad, Tom. That wasn't too bad. It's a last resort to need to go, but I had to go. This guy, though, is a really good storyteller. He's just like, I'm going to creep on upstairs now. Thank you, Charles. This doctor needs to take a break. That's for sure. Movie chat says it kind of looks like they just saved the set from Dracula. Yeah, a lot of it's pretty much the same. They did reuse a lot of sets from back in the day. Wait, didn't that guy play in The Wizard of Oz? He might have. He might have. Honestly. She had to pee, dude. That's why she left the room. You guys see all the soccer fans in USA going to Walmart losing their minds? Yeah, that Freddie guy. I don't understand. Like out of all the things, the Walmart, really? But I guess that how hard tonight, Bob. He does look familiar, Charles. Does. I couldn't find anything in the fun facts, so I'll have to look that up after. Freddie is awesome. Yeah, I'm glad they're enjoying it though. What about Walmart and soccer? So the Europeans that are in America for, I guess, like that sporting event. I don't know. I don't follow sports. They're losing their mind of all like the cool stuff that they get to do in America because they're like not going to the tourist areas. They're actually like in American cities that are not, and they're going to Walmart, losing their minds. They're like going to mom and pop diners. Which I recommend if you ever come over. The Scottish fans are drinking Boston Dry one night. Yup, yup, yeah. It's like we're all having like this cozy sleepover with the world this summer. It's fantastic. Yeah, Adi, it's like we're like having summer camp with the world. Bob, did you see the Japanese guys in Texas that didn't like speak English very well and they lost their shit over barbecue? That was my favorite. That was my favorite. That made me smile. It is hilarious, Bob. Yeah, it is. I thought it was really fun. Giant sleepover, giant barbecue. It's great. It's great. I love it. Texas barbecue is pretty awesome. Yeah, Charles, but you gotta see like they it's so funny because they can't like speak a lot of English, so their reactions are like the bomb. It's amazing. I love it. I love it so much. How are you tonight, Bob? We must break the spell. Texas is even better. I have a lot of friends in Texas. See, I'm not a big ranch dressing fan, but like it's funny to see the reactions. And I think my other favorite reaction was when that one European lady saw Amish people in the in real life and she was like, "Oh, Amish people are real." Like she thought like we fabricated them, or like how they're losing their minds over our yellow school buses. Okay, Bob, link me later. I'll pop by. You need an editor. Texas chili is even better. I haven't made brisket in a while, but I do a few pork tenderloins with apple wood smoke and made pulled pork a lot. Yeah, that sounds good. See? See? We are related, Charles, somehow. One lady called ranch crack. See, and that's what bothers me because it's like, do they not have good food over there? Like, what's going on? There's a little bat. How dare you be mean to the bat? Movie chat says this guy's just going around telling the whole story to everyone, and they're just like, let's just shoot everything. Pretty much, yeah. There's another streak. One guy found cheesecake. Yeah, I saw that. Ranch is blue cheese without the blue cheese. Yeah, I'm not a big blue cheese fan, my friend. Mm-mm. Can't do it. Pulled pork every Sunday. Oh my goodness. Is that what you do for live stream hangover day? See, if I ever get wealthy enough to build my own like creepy mansion, I totally want doors that close that way and just have them be all creaky and everything and creepy. Totally. There's more wildlife. They're just like, what is going on here? I've seen his OnlyFans. He does every Sunday. Is that before or after Mage is twerking? Is Mage twerking the pre-show? It's just like an old guy sleeping. He's tired. He's been sorting out the stuff in the basement, and they're like just accusing this dude of being a vampire. The Scottish brung their bagpipes to the Red Sox game. That's funny. I saw a lot of them playing alongside like street drummers and street musicians. I am not a fan of bagpipes. I can appreciate them doing their thing. There's just something about them that I can't handle. Maybe it's because my mom would listen to that one AC/DC song over and over again as a kid. I can't think it. The Blokes of Summer. Yeah, it's so funny to see. It's so funny to see. Or when Freddie went to a Waffle House. Boston extended their drinking time to 3 a.m. They're gonna need to with the Scottish being there. Yeah, yeah, that one. That one, oh my goodness. If I have to hear that song anymore, ooh. He went to Bucky's too. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it's just so funny to see them do stuff. Or like there's this one guy that got invited out on a boat in Louisiana with random people. This is how I walk in my backyard. He did. I saw that. Every time I like open social media now, it's just Freddie. So I guess we're all following Freddie collectively. Freddie got famous. JJ Watt put him up at a 5-star hotel. I think I saw that too. I request it, but AC/DC blocks a lot of content. They do. I was doing a reaction to a cover of one of their songs, and that even gets dinged. It's stupid. No matter how many times you pause, either. Like they're awful with it. Yeah, that's how I feel. Go away, Maria. Because she has the silly weed. Oh, Bobo. Holy crap, you think they already have enough money? You think? Yeah. Yeah, like they're awful. And like the thing is like the covers too, like I feel bad because like the people doing covers sometimes have to fight with them too a lot for their cover to even be up. And it's stupid. It's stupid. They're swimming. It's probably not the guys themselves. It's probably the label. Yeah, covers. And the thing is to do the covers too, when you upload them, you have to put like who the original artist is and everything like that. So that way you're not like claiming it as your own. Because a friend of mine used to do covers. She unfortunately deleted her channel, which sucks because I think you guys would have liked it. I tried to actually look her channel up today so we could have one, but she deleted her channel and she was having trouble with that. It's stupid. It's everybody knows who ACDC is. Nobody wants to rob ACDC. Fine. Let the youngsters learn ACDC through covers. That was a weird way to say don't go up. I'm sorry about Bo Duke. He's a bit ridiculous tonight. We were having that rainstorm coming this way. We had a lot of thunder. Oh no! We got this classic fight scene, and they're in the basement just sharing ghost stories by candlelight. Here we go. We got the creepy music again. He's hypnotized the man's mustache. Yes. That storm hitting you now, Mercy? Yes, it is. We keep having rain off and on, and thunderstorms off and on, lightning, all that good stuff. Luckily, not a lot of bad winds. So we are under, I think, a tornado warning still. I think. Let me see. Um, yeah, for me, I'm just getting the rain. It says, but we still have like a small tornado watch. It seems. I think that's the most updated my phone has given me. We have a wind advisory until tomorrow night, though. So we're gonna get 22-mile-per-hour winds. That's what we're doing. This guy keeps telling him go. That how long is that candle, man? Like, Do you understand? Confirmed EF2 tornado hit us last Thursday. Yeah, you're saying. That's crazy, dude. I always look at the candle continuity now. Oh my gosh, Charles. Yeah, it's weird. You notice that in these older films, right? Like, holy crap. It's one long ass ghost story he's telling them. Yo, yo, yo. The heavy stuff missed us today, but we still got 50-mile-per-hour winds. Yeah, it's been so. Just a lot of rain, a lot of dry weather. Yes, movie chat. I'm glad you're liking this. And what's interesting about this movie too is Bela says absolutely nothing, but he could steal the entire scene anyway in this movie. So when the movie finishes, because we're almost at the end here, we're at 53 minutes. I will go over the fun facts about the ending of the film. Um, but I'm glad the heavy stuff missed you, Bob. Nobody likes Storm. Unless you're one of those weird junkies that chases storms. Yeah, I didn't want to read the facts before about the ending because then it would ruin the movie. And there's a twist on this one. That's also why I'm a little bit somewhat quiet with this one. Man-made weather. Yeah, probably. Who knows? They got a lot of weird shit going, man. Lionel Barrymore is in here, yes. I do. Yeah, she'd be keeping me from my work. I just want to see if you guys will catch the ending first before I talk about it, you know? Because it actually took me a couple times to watch this to see. Drink it, collapse, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's totally trusting advice, isn't it, guys? Let's trust the guy saying that, right? Uh-oh. Bro's really trying to sell it, huh? Uh-oh, what's going on here, guys? He's just like, this is fine. We're all good. Fine. This guy's going through a lot of trouble, isn't he? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Say what? Has nobody stabbed Nightbot tonight? There's been quite a few stabbings of Nightbot tonight. He apparently also has new STDs tonight, too, so. That was a weird groan. It sounded like a frog, didn't it? Uh-oh. Look at him. He looks so proud. He's got his hands going up there. He's like, yeah, I caught you. Take him out to the car. Bob, I don't know why Discord's being so weird, but it keeps saying you're trying to call me over and over again. Bob loves dribbles. Forgive me, Fredo. Yeah. Yeah, Bob, it's saying it right now, and it's not. It's not. It's an old call. It's the one from the other day, but it keeps like glitching and telling me that you're doing it now. And I'm like, no, he's not. He's in my chat. Okay, guys. So that was Mark of the Vampire, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the ending. So if the ending left you scratching your head, you're not alone. It's one of the most surprising twists known in classic horror. Throughout the film, everyone believes that Count Mora and Luna are actual vampires haunting a village after the mysterious death of Sir Carol Morton. But we find out in the final act that Professor Zelen discovers the murder wasn't supernatural at all. Count Mora and Luna are actually actors hired by Professor Zelen to help expose the real killer. It is weird. Discord's weird like that. Wait, your name keeps popping up. Maybe I have to exit out and then redo it. So, but wait, I missed it. Play it again real quick. We're gonna be doing music soon, Roger. So their elaborate vampire attacks were staged to frighten the guilty party into revealing himself. The true murderer was Baron Otto von Zayden. He killed Sir Carol for financial reasons and tried to pin the crime on supernatural forces. So the mustache did it? Yes. The plan works perfectly, believing the vampires are coming for him. Otto panics and ultimately confesses. Why the twist works. Director Todd Browning had used a similar concept before in his lost silent film, London After Midnight, which Mark the Vampire essentially remakes. So the film really wasn't about vampires at all. It's a murder mystery disguised as a vampire movie. So, and this is why like some horror fans love it and others don't. The ending basically has fans divided, and it has for decades. Some viewers love the clever deception and the idea that fear itself can be used as a weapon, and others feel disappointed because the movie spends so much time building up on the eerie supernatural atmosphere, only to reveal that there were never any real vampires at all. I normally don't call people till later. Yeah, it's like an old one. Like, let me see. It's literally from June 14th at like 1 a.m. and it keeps like calling. I'm like, he's not calling me right now. I personally like the ending. I kind of like how it was essentially like a Dracula spoof, and it did play on fear itself can be used as a weapon. So I'm on that side of the aisle. I don't know what side of the aisle you guys are on. I just thought it was really clever, and it was really cool to have Bella have that last line where he's just like, "Oh yeah, I'll portray a vampire," and doing like a full circle callback to all of the Dracula and vampire kind of stuff that he did. I am so nerdy for this movie. The debate about the ending of this movie has been going on since 1935. So even people back then were like, "What kind of?" So like for you guys, does the reveal make the movie more interesting? Or would you prefer Count Mora and Luna to be genuine vampires? Movie chat says they like the ending. They weren't expecting it. It was really cool. I'm kind of disappointed, but kind of not at the same time, given what is going on for 1930s. I thought it was a good tongue-in-cheek humor. I like that. 7 out of 10. 80 says would have given it a 9 out of 10 if it had more dinosaurs in it. Yeah, that would have been great. That would have been great. I got you the link, Charles. 80, were those links in X for tonight for music? Let me know, because I know you sent me 2, and I didn't click them earlier just in case you wanted me to put them on. So like movie chat likes this movie. That's cool. I'm glad you did. It is for today? Okay, cool. Let me grab them real quick. Let me see. X.com. 1 a.m. is kind of my MO when my drunk is this monster. Yeah, dude, it's cool. If I pay attention to my notifications, I answer. If I don't, I'm not ignoring you on purpose. I'm either doing weird shit or I'm eating cheese in my cabinet. So, because usually that's when like Scrunchie goes to sleep, so I have like a moment to just be a little weird. All right, and then I gotta open these links over here. Bob, do you have any music links for tonight? Okay, let's see. How do you... Okay, and then you wanted... Okay, cool. We got some cool music, it looks like. I've never heard of either of these, I don't think, but you sent 80. Let me see here. All right, let me make sure they're not playing. Would you drunk dial me, Bob? Yeah. I think one night you drunk dialed me and you were talking about our birthdays. Let me see. Let me get Charles's other link. All right. Let's see. You got nothing? That's fine. I'm not gonna be long tonight. We'll soon do music here in a second. And then I'll do the wind down. We got an instrumental, Don't Be Long instrumental from New York City, Bandmade. We got some Bandmade tonight. As tradition, we do some Bandmade over here. It would feel weird. It would feel actually genuinely weird if we didn't do at least one Bandmade reaction. Let me make sure my friend didn't send in more music for today or if it was for Saturday. So give me 1 second. I gotta go through my messages real quick. Okay, so they might have something for us for Saturday. All right, cool beans. All right. Well then, I guess we have 2 links from Charles and 2 links from 80 tonight. Now we'll do the wind on down. So let's get started. Movie chat says, yeah, it's weird for me if you guys didn't give Mercy some Bandmade to react to too. I'm getting used to seeing them on here. Yeah, of course. We're gonna do some Bandmade. All right, let's check it out, my friend. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta adjust my mic settings first. And then I gotta reshare the tab. See? We don't want it to be stupid sounding, right? We don't want it to be like that. All right, here we go. Let's go. I know this is just a recording, but I felt those drums in my chest. How can she wear those shoes and rock out? Props to her. Dude, I would not be able to. I have to be barefoot when I play. I have to be. Miku's windmill magic spell time. We're getting sure it's nice. We should try not overwhelm the channel with Bandmade all the time. It's okay if there's 1 or 2 links. She was running in those shoes in a video? Well, props to her ankles. I could not. You guys made a remark on that one too, if I'm not mistaken. I would have been pissed if they didn't pan this camera over to Misa when they did, by the way. assign this to my brother for the drums for sure. Yes, it did say, New York City. Okay, Roger, I pulled that up as well. Alright, let's see. Let's do Roger's pick. We haven't been able to do his Slayer stuff because they take me down. Let's see. Joey looks exactly like my friend's mom, Lisa.
Wake up, got another day to get through now, got another man to see, gotta call on the telephone, well, gotta find me some paper. Sit down, got another letter to write, think hard, gotta get a letter to write, get a ringing on the telephone, one on, gotta write another letter. No such thing as tomorrow, all we want, 2, 3, go! Got the top tick, ticking in my head, got the top tick, ticking in my head, got the top.
This is how fast my brain works on Happy Tea.
Ticking in my head, ticking in my head. Dig it in my head. Dig it in my head. If I tell you what I'm doing today, will you shut me out of my way? Someone else took the time and I don't know, I gotta go now. No time, try to get a wife to bed. No time.
Yes, movie chat. Charles did send some in. Come on now.
Never got a thing to it. You're ringing on the telephone. Oh no, you're ringing in my head now. No such thing as tomorrow. All we want is we go. Got the top tick, ticking in my head. Got the top tick, ticking in my head. Got the top tick, ticking in my head.
Roger, movie chat says your music request has made them nervous. Why? Why? This is a good song.
Dig it in my head. Dig it in my head. Dig it in my head.
I figured that one was definitely for them. Movie chat crowd surfs to Adele. Oh my god.
No such thing as tomorrow. All we want is we go. Got the top tick, ticking in my head. Got the top tick, ticking in my head. Got the top tick, ticking in my head. Ticking in my head. Got the top tick, ticking in my head. Got the top tick, ticking in my head. Got the top tick, ticking in my head.
Movie chat said most of us are Swifties. What? My goodness. This song is one of my favorites because this is actually one of the first songs I learned on bass when I used to play all the time.
Ticking in my head. Ticking in my head. Ticking in my head.
There we go. Movie chat. You are getting some, what do you call, culture now. Paying with us. Alright. You were playing along on guitar? Nice, Roger. Hey, Gringo, we're doing some music. Movie chat cosplays as young Britney Spears. Greg, we watched Mark of the Vampire from 1935 tonight, and it's very a very pretty black and white gothic atmosphere film. So, if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. Roger is playing along on guitar. Alright, so this is from 80. So Sasaki, does that say Pluvia? I don't think I've ever. Movie chat says hello to Gringo. Says this is Saki, just came out the other day. I hear she's replacing Tomozo in Doll's Box. This is really cool though. This is like very fucking chill, man. I like it. Says Saki's guitar is named the Empress. Well, rightfully so. Actually getting chills. This is so good. Definitely giving me like those happy brain tingles. You know what I'm talking about, Gringa? Bob, you're gonna have to let me know how that show is. She can make, I'm gonna rewind that a little bit. She can make a guitar fucking sing, boy. gosh, you could like feel it. You could like feel all the freaking emotion through this dude. Like I am actually getting stoned off this, man. This is I'm blown away. I don't actually think I've like heard her play by herself before. So holy shit. That was an absolute perfect instrumental. I'm keeping that up in my tabs because I have to remember that one. Holy moly. I have to put that one through my amps. Brightness is good too. Oh. Dude. That was chef's fucking kiss right there, my friends. Oh my goodness. Without a doubt. Alright. We got one more from Charles. And then we'll do the other from 80. And then we'll probably do the wind down tonight. It was very nice, dude. Like, that took you on a trip, man. That was taking you on an adventure. Like, later on, I'm literally going to listen to that through my big speakers with the lights off. And just freaking on my bed and be like, yes, take me away. That's what I'm going to do with that one. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I wish I had better ones. Absolutely, because these are wearing out. But to feel it, oh man, girl, with the headphones on, chills instantly. I think you're going to get them too. That was just, woo, take you to another world. All right, we got Reverend Horton Heat. This is for a movie chat, according to Charles. Movie chat says, of course, Charles will give us this weird, crazy Uncle Rock. You should. You should, and you gotta let me know how it goes. Uncle Rock, yeah. Since I was getting Reverend Horton Heat mosh pit. Uncle Rock. Yeah, Gringa, they call Charles the weird uncle because his music picks freak them out. Have a point. They do. Movie chat says, Charles, how in the hell do you mosh to this stuff? I've only gone to one show by myself, and that's because my friends decided that they didn't want to go and see the Misfits. So, all right, 80. I don't know how to pronounce this band's name. Saiga? Is that how you say it? Yeah, definitely see the warning. Those friends suck. They did. And it pissed me off too because like they went to like we drove down together. Right? And instead of going in the venue with me to see like Misfits and there was like some other like rock bands and shit like that going on. Then they went to the venue across the way to go to some like pop punk crap, and I'm like, what? Come on. You flew to LA to see Bandmade myself 2019 to 2022? That's crazy. I'm obsessed with The Warning. Yes. Dude, I have to get caught up with The Warning, honestly. I'm working on some reactions to them because it's been so long. And The Warning fans are like, Mercy, what are you doing? I don't know. Going a little crazy because real life's a little bit crazy right now. But it'll get there. So, let's get rocking with this one. This is a live that just came out yesterday. Ooh, all right, let's see it. Let's do that. Right? You get it. You get it. If you ever like go to Central New York or up this way, we'll go to a show together. Did you react to some of them live? I think I saw them on your live first, but I've never actually, or maybe I That's the only way to do it up. Only way to do it up, my friends. Dude, yes, that's chef's kiss. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that because like it could show you how like metalheads can like blend a lot of genres together and make a fucking masterpiece. Yes, me too. I love that. I love that too. So much. So much. Reagan's another of those Rhapsody to melody singers. Yeah, dude. Like I need to do more of them. like creepy she like uses her arms during that too. Like really pulls you into the music. I know that's a weird thing to say, but that's what it's doing. It truly does. Are you serious? That's awesome. The guitarist for Disney Sunfist is Aya Peda. She's really good friends with Akane. There's a pic of a cheering crowd surfing at a DS show with them right up for that. Nice. That is Chef's Kiss, Charles. Well, guys, holy crap. We had some really kick-ass music requests tonight from everybody, even Roger. You also delivered mail to a dick smoker? No kidding. Dude, I don't doubt that. Like, people put weird names for sure. That sometimes, like, okay. So, you ever, like, look at somebody's name and be like, oh my gosh, that your parents must have hated you or not thought it through? Because sometimes I see that happen. It's the only weird truth. Yeah, exactly. You know, people are weird, man. People are weird. But, my friends, I think it's getting really warm in here. I have to see if I can open the door for some AC to sneak on in here. Thank you for joining me for Mark of the Vampire. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the twisted ending. She's actually Dick Hurts. Oh my goodness! Holy crap! So our next live stream is on Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And my friend went from Lisa Marabelli to Lisa Adcock. Well, hey, I hope she didn't actually add the, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, Dick Smoker was relatively Jeff Smoker. He made it to the NFL with the Dolphins. Wow. All right. Well, hey. 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll be doing some Dr. Phibes. So come hang out with me on Friday. Can't wait to see you guys then. I'm going to get off here now just so I can still rest up a little bit and be well rested for the weekend. Thank you for being here, Gringa. And Charles and Tom was here. Roger was here. 80 was here, of course. ATL popped in. Bob was here. Yes, dude, it's a Phibes weekend. And yes, Gringa, let me know when you're back to doing your stuff, man. Because I thought it was really cool how he went over to your channel first for music and then came over here for movies. So let me know when you're back, my friend. And yeah, much love to everybody, even movie chat. Even though you guys were being Swifties today. And I'll see you guys Friday. Have a potato, guys. Bye!